Now let's discuss about the exponential form of a complex number. So to derive exponential form, we have to consider a complex number in the form of polar coordinate that we have already derived, that is z is equals to, this is polar form of the complex number. So to derive this exponential form, we will need polar form of a complex number. So let me consider a complex number in polar form, that is z is equals to r cos theta plus I sin theta, where r is or it is also called as modulus of complex number z, and theta is called as argument of complex number z. So here we are going to use one series expansion that is known as Maclaurin series expansion. So according to Maclaurin, let me write that series expansion. According to Maclaurin series expansion, in previous mathematics class you have already discussed about the sequence and series, you have already studied. So from that sequence and series we are going to use this Maclaurin series expansion. That series expansion is e raised to n is equals to 1 plus n upon 1 factorial plus n square upon 2 factorial plus n cube upon 3 factorial and so on. This is Maclaurin series expansion. So here let me put let n is equals to I theta. So e raised to I theta will be, here we have to put I theta. So 1 plus I theta upon 1 factorial plus I theta square upon 2 factorial plus I theta cube upon 3 factorial and so on. Let me call this as equation 1. I will need this equation, so I am giving number to this equation. Now we have the expansion for cos theta as well as for sin theta. So series expansion for cos theta is given by cos theta equals to 1 minus theta square upon 2 factorial plus theta raised to 4 upon 4 factorial and so on. Very easy to remember. Cos is even function. So this series is, in this series we will have only even terms. So first term is 1, that is theta raised to 0, that is 1. Then second term is theta square upon 2 factorial, then theta raised to 4 upon 4 factorial. So these all are even terms and there is alternate positive and negative sign. So this is series for cos theta. Now in this we are going to do some modification. Now we know that I square, value of I square is minus 1. So here this negative sign, instead of this minus I can put I square. So I can write here 1 plus I square and theta square. I am going to write common square. So I theta square upon 2 factorial plus, now here theta raised to 4, I have to make power 4. So I to the power 4 square of I square will be 1. So I can write 1. So multiply by 1, no change. So I can write I theta raised to 4 upon 4 factorial and so on. So this is modification that we are going to need. So this is cos theta. Now let me say, we have to also use this equation. Keep this equation in mind. Now cos theta, then we will require sin theta. See what I did. I will need cos theta and sin theta. So I am going to take those series. Now series for sin theta. Now sin theta is odd function. Here only even term. So here only odd term. So first term is theta raised to 0, which is even. Second it will be 1, theta raised to 1. So first term in sin theta expansion is theta. And alternate negative and positive sign. So minus, which is next odd term, theta cube upon 3 factorial. Then next odd term, since sin theta is odd function, next odd term is theta raised to 5 upon 5 factorial minus and so on. So this is series expansion for sin theta. Again we are going to modify this. Now we will also require I sin theta. Let me convert first sin theta. So here I can write this minus as I square. Again I square is what? Minus 1. So I can write theta plus I square theta cube upon 3 factorial plus, now here I can write I to the power 4 theta raised to 5 upon 5 factorial and so on. Now let me multiply by I, since I need I sin theta. Just multiply by I. Here I theta. Now here I cube and theta cube. I am going to write it commonly I theta cube upon 3 factorial. Now this I raised to 4 into this I, that is I raised to 5 theta raised to 5, that is I theta raised to 5 upon 5 factorial and so on. Now observe this term I sin theta and this term, that is cos theta. Now we have to Now I have to find this addition cos theta plus I sin theta. Now what will be this addition? Means addition of these both terms. So let me write first term, that is smallest order. We will write in the increasing order of this power. So first will be 1, then plus I theta. Next will be square term, that is I theta square upon 2 factorial. Next will be cube term, I theta cube upon 3 factorial and so on. Next term I am going to ignore, that is I am using this sign and so on. We have did addition of cos theta plus I sin theta. Okay. Now if you observe this RHS and equation 1, just observe both are same. So I can put value of equation 1 in this equation. What we will get now? We will get cos theta plus I sin theta is equals to e raised to I theta, that is we have did modification in Maclaurin series expansion. So by substitution we will get cos theta is equals to cos theta plus I sin theta equals to e raised to I theta. And this is nothing but the exponential this formula. This formula is known as Euler's formula. So this is known as Euler's formula, that is e raised to I theta is equals to cos theta plus I sin theta. Now if you observe this exponential form, we can substitute this term as according to Euler's formula. Let me write it on next page. So we have polar form, that is R, Z is equal to R cos theta plus I sin theta. This we have already taken at the very starting. So this, instead of this, I can substitute this Euler's formula. What is Euler's formula? Cos theta plus I sin theta is nothing but e raised to I theta. So I can write R into e raised to I theta using Euler's formula. So according to Euler's formula, Z will be equal to R e raised to I theta. And this is nothing but the exponential form of complex number. Exponential form of complex number. So, in this lecture, we have derived three forms, that is Cartesian or rectangular form, then polar form and exponential form. Now, in this exponential form, again r is modulus and theta is argument. Okay, is that clear? R is modulus of z and theta is argument of z. And in this form, z is expressed as product of this argument. Sorry, this is modulus and theta is argument. So it is expressed as product of, this is real part, that is r real part. So exponential form is expressed as product of real part and imaginary part is this. So in this r will give us a real part, r e raised to I theta. This will give us real part, and this is what now? Imaginary part. So in this lecture we derive three forms of complex number. First is what? Rectangular form, which is nothing but z equals to x plus iy, and the diagram which represent this rectangular form, it is also called as Argand diagram. Secondly, we derive polar form of complex number, and that polar form of the complex number is what? Z is equals to r cos theta plus I sin theta. And very last, we derive exponential form. So what is exponential form? Z is equals to r e raised to I theta. And the very important formula, that is Euler's formula, that we have also discussed. That formula is what? E raised to I theta is equals to cos theta plus I sin theta. So all these things we have discussed in our this lecture. This is end of the lecture.